Hello, welcome to our open house. I'm Addie Beaubrun-Buff and I teach 6th grade. I wanted to share a little bit about myself just as I did with the students. I attended Rutgers University as an undergraduate with a double major in journalism and theater arts and a minor in computer science and mathematics. I also earned a Master of Business degree in marketing from Pace University and completed a post-bac program in education at William Paterson University. My interests include the outdoors, baking, and musical theater. Our 6th grade curriculum this year uses the Savos Realize online workbook. Your scholar will be studying integers and rational numbers, numeric and algebraic expressions, equations, inequalities, ratios, and rates, area, surface area and volume, and statistics and data. We'll also be using the iReady personalized instructions program where students will strengthen their math skills. Our school day begins at 8:30 with period 1. Period 2 begins at 9:05, period 3 at 9:40, period 4 at 10:13, period 5 at 10:58, period 6 at 11:43, period 7 at 12:30, period 8 at 1:05, and period 9 at 1:04. Teachers have virtual office hours that begin at 2:15. In the classroom, I expect students to be on time. They should enter quietly and put themselves on mute so not to disturb anything that may be going on when they arrive. I want my students to have their cameras on so that I can see them and make sure that they are engaged. If they have a question, they can use the raise their hand function. They can raise their hand where I can see them, or they can put a question in the chat. They should be using the chat to ask questions, to make comments, and they can also use it to communicate with me and with the other students. I expect my students to participate. They should be nice, they should be kind, and they should help each other. Our class routine follows the following schedule. We start with a Do Now, which is a daily warm-up problem. It is posted in Google Classroom. Next, we do a homework check and review. We do a review of that warm-up problem, and then we start our daily lesson. This is followed by a guided practice of the lesson concepts. Then students engage in independent practice, centers or small work groups, and then we close with a closing activity and a wrap-up of the lesson and an exit ticket. We all need to work together to help our scholars develop responsibility and good study habits. In order to ensure that your student does well in my class, please be sure that they come prepared every day. They'll need to make sure that they have their Chromebook charged, that they have a notebook and a pencil. Students need to take notes during my lessons and should have a dedicated notebook for math. I prompt them to write vocabulary and other material down frequently while I'm teaching. I also give daily homework assignments. Those are also posted in Google Classroom. These assignments are meant to give students the opportunity to practice skills that have been covered in class. If your student has difficulty with any assignment, please reach out to me. I have virtual office hours at 2:15. I do teach 2 grade levels and will alternate the days that I meet with each grade. However, if a student is having difficulty, they are encouraged to attend and I will find time to help them. Now, the internet is also a great resource for students that may require review or extra help. With your supervision, students may access the Savos website to review concepts. I also recommend IXL.com and Khan Academy. You need to encourage your student to find a quiet place to complete their assignments and to study. In many cases, students may retake quizzes if they don't perform well. Now, I require my students to review the material and wait at least 1 day before I allow any retakes. Now, students will be graded on tests, quizzes, independent assignments, and class participation. Tests count for 20% of their grade, quizzes for 40%. Independent assignments, which consist of practice work, homework, and classwork, is 30%. And participation, which also includes attendance to our meets and classes, contributions, and forum discussions, account for 10% of their grade. Now, it's very important that we keep the lines of communication open. Parents can email me at abobronbuff@irvington.k12.nj.us. I will respond within 24 hours. I can also be reached at 973-556-7411. I also invite parents to subscribe to my Remind messaging account, where I will post class information, including project reminders. The 6th grade code is www.remind.com/join/H2KE38. Now, students can contact me by sending a comment through the Google Classroom. I'll also respond to them within 24 hours. I have office hours every day at 2:15, and students are encouraged to come anytime that they need any help. They can access the link in Google Classroom. I know that we will have a successful year if we all work together to support our students. Thank you, and I look forward to meeting with you soon.